What's up, Capricorn? This is going to be your love check-in for the first half of November. This is for my Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It helps out the channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There tends to be a bit of a wait for a reading with me. If you want to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus 10 if you deposit 20. So check them out if you feel called to do so, and otherwise if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, the links are in the description box as well. So Cappy, will do the usual. Person on your mind, how they're feeling about you, how do you feel about them? Potential outcome for the first half of November. Anyone that's new to my channel, I say potential because on this channel I infuse the law of assumption and manifesting. Therefore, this is just a check-in into the current state or version of your connection, of you, Capricorn, that you're being, and the version of the person that you have selected in the connection. And if you'd like to manifest it differently, all you would need to do is shift your focus and select a new version. Everything on the outside, law of assumption, is a reflection of your current state of consciousness and your assumptions. Please go and have a look at some of the material that I've posted and other coaches online, and read some Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy, and I teach as I go. So let's get into it, Capricorn. The person on your mind, how they're feeling about you as we move into the first half of November. Okay, I saw the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Capricorn, so there could be a coldness, and maybe Queen of Swords in the reverse can be the shadow energy. You could have lost your cool with this person, or there could have been some harshness or harsh words between the two of you. The Fool card I saw, so they may be wanting to take some kind of leap towards you. There also could have been some, there could be some harshness in relation to some impulsivity or foolish behavior. We've got the Moon card, we've got the Star card, we've got Page of Swords in the reverse. Can be petty conversations, petty communication between the two of you, or at the moment it could be maybe a lacking in communication. Queen of Swords in reverse if you've gotten harsh with this person. The Moon card, things seem unclear, Capricorn. Perhaps that's what's caused a little bit of this reactivity between the two of you. The Star in the middle tells me that they are wanting to, like I said, maybe they want to take a leap, they want to heal something with you, or they're hanging on to hope. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces or an Aquarius. Lover's card is in the reverse in the overall energy with the Five of Wands in the reverse. So there's been like a tension or a clash, or there's a feeling of tension between the two of you. They want to resolve the tension. Lover's card in the reverse. Strong connection. Something has led to this feeling one-sided, or this person is struggling in some kind of a way, feeling very loved, or self-love issues are coming up with that Moon card, because this is also the shadow energy. So let's get a little bit more. The Four of Wands is in the reverse. The Seven of Cups is in the upright. A lot here around confusion, mixed feelings. And the Four of Wands in the reverse, sort of, you know, this could be a situation that's not feeling very stable, or there's hope, but this hasn't reached anything too stable. Seven of Cups, there could have been a sense of competition or clashing when it comes to stability, you know, future, house and home matters to do with that. Let's have a look. Six of Swords. Some of them, Capricorn, feel like you're moving forward or moving on. But the Six of Swords to me would also resemble wanting to move into a better time. But there's mixed feelings here. They also could be wondering whether or not you might have other cups around or other energies. You may have felt the same. We're going to do your side of the street, Capricorn, which is going to be more relevant. My regulars know you've manifested all of this, Capricorn. They're going to think and feel differently as soon as you shift your focus and you make new assumptions about them. You can literally tell them what to think and feel. It's not mind control, guys. We're just going to shift into a new reality and make new assumptions. But there's a lot of this mixed feelings, competition, other energies potentially, or assumptions that there are other energies around, or confusion on the way forward. Perhaps also triggering fears around self-love, being enough, being chosen in some kind of a way. There's a Tower card and the Queen of Cups. Capricorn, they may feel like the love is being withdrawn, Tower energy. Maybe you had a number of towers with this person, or this is the feeling right now, is like something's crumbling between the two of you. You know, particularly if there's been conflict or tension. or you could be heading towards this sort of energy. But I did see, Capricorn, that with the Star card, like this person still has hope for the connection. So we've got an 8 of Cups in the reverse right after that, which would be a return, hoping for a return. If you've gone or you're feeling like the communication is sparse or non-communication, this is like the return. Now, Capricorn, you can walk away from this reading and just like pay it no mind and then say, manifest, no, we are absolutely in communication. They're texting me right now. We're better than ever, whatever the hell it is that you want to affirm for. This is just a check-in right this second when you watch this video, and don't take it if it's not yours. But the Tower card is, I feel like there's been clashing, and I feel the Tower card could be also a Tower feeling like perhaps you're moving on or that they've lost you. It could also be the Tower of feeling like whatever has caused this clash between the two of you is now causing a crumbling of your connection. And also the Tower is what's not working must go. So there may be a bit of a triggering here with the Moon card, shadow stuff, feeling unworthy, feeling unloved, feeling unchosen. So Capricorn, that could be your story, and you've selected a version of a person with the same story. It could be a mirror thing, but we don't need to be concerned whether they're going to heal their moon and their shadow. Okay, if you're dealing with a situation where there's a bit of like, I don't know, avoidant behavior or fear, guys, you just need to go away and say, no, I've got a healthy, loving connection with this person. There's no issue, there's no competition, there's no clashing. We're better than ever. There seems to be a return, Capricorn, now as we move into November. So what you make of that return is going to come down to where your awareness is and what state of consciousness you're in, because you're manifesting everything, even the return. All right, Capricorn, but they're not a robot. So this is where they're thinking, their thoughts are, and what they're feeling right now. So if you'd like, you can take your attention away from the past or towers or clashes or any of this confusion, mixed feeling. For some of you, yes, there's been a lot of fogginess here on the way forward. All right, maybe there is a strong connection, but indecision or feelings of needing to fight for attention or other energies that might be impacting on this. You can manifest away third parties as well, guys. Look into that topic. You just need to not pay awareness to anything that is not favorable to what you desire, because there is another version existing right now. Right now in the quantum field, all things exist. All versions of the connection exist. Okay, Capricorn, how do you feel about them as we move into the first half of November? I mean, we've got Gemini energy as well, guys, which is duality, indecision. This person seems to be a little bit uncertain about things, but they still are not really completely willing to disconnect and walk away. And then we've also got, the Queen of Cups. So Capricorn, they could be missing your nurturing, your love. There could be this sense of compassion and love between the two of you, but then confusion comes in, or tensions and conflicts. So there's a Tower going on, I see. So the Tower is really big change and shock. So the shock could be the feeling of you moving away, disconnecting, or it could also be an internal shock this person is having, given the current situation and the past between the two of you, what needs to shift and change within them. And we're going to do the Oracle cards on it. How do you feel about this person, Capricorn? 8 of Wands. I mean, you want to communicate with them. Maybe you're wanting communication from them. Now, Capricorn, if you want to manifest communication, all you need to do is say they're reaching out. You don't need to chase anything, okay? You just need to affirm. They're reaching out, okay? We talk every day, whatever it is, okay? They're texting now, any minute now, any minute now. 3 of Pentacles, you want to get on the same page. You want cooperation with this person. Some of you are connected to this person through work or your network. And then Page of Wands. Some of you are exploring another option, Capricorn, maybe as well. Page of Wands is flirtations. It could be a new path. Perhaps that's also the shock this person is having. Maybe they sense that. Or otherwise, this would be about taking things in a new direction. Okay, Capricorn? Because 6 of Pentacles in the reverse here tells me that the row that you could have had with this person is perhaps you were or are having a feeling that this is non-reciprocal or breadcrumb energy. You're not getting everything. You're not getting the return. So you're giving and you're not receiving as much as what you've put in. And 3 of Pentacles will be about getting on the same page. Yeah, Knight of Swords. And there's been harshness between the two of you. I pointed that out from the beginning. Knight of Swords, erratic Communication. Some of you, you've had harsh stops, like there could have been an erratic, fast ending or a harsh communication. And now maybe you want to take this in a new direction, but you're not, you could be waiting for them to reach out and you want to do that and you want it to be different. If you want it to be different, Capricorn, you have to change the story about them and you have to make new assumptions about them. Okay? Some of you, if you just want an apology, you also can manifest that. Look into specific person conform, but you're going to absolutely have to step into a reality where they show up the way that you desire them to show up, okay? The new people will not understand what I'm saying. Please go and look at some of the lives that I've done or go and research the topics that I'm mentioning, like specific person conform, or look online or read Neville or whatever. And I'll do more, topics as I go, more videos. Okay, 9 of Swords, you have stress around this situation or it's caused you stress because it feels disappointing. 4 of Cups, Capricorn, some of you are not sure if you want it anymore. 4 of Cups. You, Capricorn, conversely, like if they've had a trigger point with you, where they're now feeling not worthy or unchosen, or that they've lost you in some kind of a way, and that's like reflecting back to them a feeling of not being lovable or not enough in some kind of a way, you might conversely have had to date a feeling that what you offer is not really being received. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Cups. This is like emotional rejection. So you need to change the story around that. No, I'm so loved. I'm always loved. Anyone I love loves me more, whatever it is. Even if Capricorn, this person, you don't want them, then just change the story so you're manifesting in different connections. Okay, so if this is a trigger point for you, Knight of Swords is reactivity. You could have had some harsh reactivity with this person or harsh words. So if this person has triggered an emotional rejection wound in you, Page of Wands would be a new perspective for you about self. Everyone on the outside is a reflection of self, a story about self. I'm not victim shaming, guys, okay, or any of that, but in the end of the day, step into the reality where you would never feel rejected. You're always loved, you're always chosen, you're always enough. Anyone you want wants you more. You have the best, most loving relationships. You have committed relationships if that's what you want. Because this seems to be confusing. 4 of Wands, lack of stability, maybe lack of commitment, 4 of Wands, guys. So this could be, a topic of contention between you and this person. The Wheel of Fortune, and you've got the Moon in the reverse. They've got the Moon in the upright. Now, Capricorn, there's this feeling of things not being clear or hidden. The Moon in the reverse can be things revealed. Some of you, you've reacted because you have a sense that something was hidden and it has been revealed. Maybe this person feels like it. If there's stuff concealed, maybe they feel like everything still feels like it's hidden. I mean, Moon is intuition. Capricorn, maybe you have a feeling like this person hid something from you and you've realized what it is. That's a possibility, Capricorn. Like you might have manifested a situation where you feel like someone's not trustworthy. Again, I'm not putting assumptions into anyone's head, guys, so please don't take anything in my readings as truth for you. And regardless, it actually doesn't fucking matter. If you did want this person and you've manifested a situation where the mirror started going a certain way, you have something in your subconscious or in your awareness where you're out of fear that people aren't trustworthy, that they hide things, whatever. And so you might have manifested that. But regardless, Capricorn, there's something here about, the Moon also could be your triggers coming to light for healing. And I already touched on that, and that's way more relevant. The Wheel of Fortune, there could be a sense of destiny between the two of you. And I feel that there's a strong connection here, Capricorn, Wheel of Fortune and Lover's card. And I do feel this person feels the same. You're mirroring each other's Moon and the Lover's card and the Wheel of Fortune. So it could feel like this has been a very fated meeting. But there's anxiety and there's triggering around a wound. So you want to move forward in a positive direction, Capricorn, and Wheel of Fortune would be a positive shift. Tower, mirroring, you both have a Tower. So how are you feeling moving into November? Interesting, Scorpio season and Tower. Tower is Scorpio energy traditionally, right? So this is like what's not working must go, Capricorn. So certainly maybe the old dynamic, but if this person is mirroring something to you, you're having a realization that what they're mirroring or the version of the connection is not working. So stepping into the version of Capricorn that I've already touched on. You know, or there's been towers already, Capricorn, and you could be feeling like if there's communication coming in, Capricorn, under the current energy, be mindful of that, because what we don't want to do, we want a positive shift. For those of you that want to manifest this differently, this could be opportunity to affirm for a different outcome, right? And guys, don't be scared, because literally you can shift states like that, okay? Literally. So this could be the check-in now, so where your focus is, but you could take your focus away and affirm differently. But the Tower is a crumbling, and there's Four of Swords as well. So some of you are at a rest with this person, you know, and you've been contemplating this. Maybe you're also processing a Tower that you've had with this person if you've had some erratic communication with them, or there's been triggering, okay? Triggering Knight of Wands in the reverse. So attraction and chemistry, perhaps, Capricorn, with this person it could be a bit stop-start between the two of you. Knight of Wands in the reverse. You could have trust issues coming up with this person. There could be mutual trust issues, guys. There's confusion, mixed feelings. Okay, this is one timeline and one version. So perhaps things have unfolded in a certain way in this present one reality, where, you know, maybe it was non-committal, or maybe there was questions around the direction, or there was a lot of chemistry but suspicion on either end. We make assumptions it's just us, but perhaps, Capricorn, this person was feeling also that they were not feeling completely chosen in some kind of a way, guys. Again, irrelevant. I'll get the oracles to get us more information, but the Knight of Wands in the reverse, if you want to label, guys, it can be the player. It's not the most stable energy. Now, Capricorn, if you've had players in your past and this person has morphed into the player, well, then also examine that story. You might have an assumption about the way people show up for you in love. That, you know, the emotional rejection, people don't commit, or they just want to have fun. Page of Wands is flirtiness, flirtation. It's not necessarily, you know, Page of Wands and then Knight of Wands in the reverse is not the most stable energy. And then even if that's not the case in the past so much, but this is how this person has morphed. Now, guys, I don't care who agrees with me. This is a Law of Assumption / Tarot channel. If you wanted to change this person, yes, people, you can. Okay, people can change, but you need to change your assumption. Take your awareness off whatever this person has morphed into, coming from a reflection of this state of consciousness where you've had certain experiences that have then supported, you know, your assumption about them, but which is really an assumption about self, that, you know, people play with you, that you can't trust, that you're not enough, people don't commit, whatever. And then just shift into the reality where, no, absolutely, this person's loyal, honest. Everyone's always like that. Everyone commits to you. No, it's not just sex. They're madly in love with you. Pick it. Look into some coaches. Look at Sammy Ingram. Look at Naya, who I do lives with. Look at some of the lives I've done, okay? Some of you want to take a leap of faith onto something else. Some of you feel like this person's been a bit reckless with you. Non-committal, Hierophant card in the reverse. Hierophant card in the reverse also could be differences in your values. So you might feel like this person is not serious in some kind of a way, or you could have cultural and spiritual differences. So you're not necessarily on the same page. Maybe you would want this, but you'd want this person to be on the same page. And right now this person's looking a bit mixed and confused, but hanging on to hope in some kind of a way to heal with you. So focus on that, Capricorn. If you want this person to meet you exactly where you want them to meet you, all you need to do is affirm for that. That is it. Take your awareness off anything else. It doesn't matter what the fuck they've said or done before, or what you've said or done. That is it. It's actually that simple, guys. I don't want to overcomplicate manifesting, but I do this channel because I want to point out any self-concept issues, or why you may be experiencing certain things, or for people that are new, that are unfamiliar with manifesting, give you a new way of viewing things and give you back your power, that you can change things. So with this current check-in, what does this person feel towards you in the first 2 weeks of November? Well, passion, chemistry, missing you, okay? Then we have secretive, mysterious, hiding information. Moon, you might feel like this person was hiding things from you, founded or unfounded, Capricorn. So you could have made some assumptions And this person could have morphed, like if they come across cold, maybe you fill in the gaps with a lot of stories and assumptions. I'm not giving you shit, Capricorn. It's literally like the mirror is going to morph into anything that you assume. And we do manifest even founded circumstances like, okay, they're hiding something. You take a behavior, then you say, oh, someone's behaving a certain way. It's triggering then your trust issues. And then suddenly things start to pop up in your reality. And then it's like, oh, I knew it, law of assumption. Now, you may also have not discovered anything, Capricorn, but you may feel like this person hides things, they're cold, they're mysterious, and then that triggers your insecurity and your fears, hot and cold behavior, blah, blah, blah. Now, Capricorn, they feel secretive also. They might think also you're mysterious or hiding information or something. Now, we've got mind games, immature, testing you, analyzing you. It's kind of that Page of Swords in the reverse, Capricorn. So you could have selected a version of a connection or the version of this person that is like that, or they've shown up that way, Capricorn. Now, again, you can have it differently. Now, they may also feel, and I'm not giving you shit, Capricorn, that this is a bit tit for tat. The communication, testing each other, whatever it is. But you both have the Tower, so there's opportunity for what's not working to shift. Okay, there is a crumbling. Now, this could be coming down to insecurities. You both have the Moon card, okay? Stubborn, inflexible, but Capricorn, they do have high value, the Empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident, but then we have fighting, trust issues, detached, one-sided. There could be a mutual assumption of trust issues. You both could have past stuff where you're triggering each other's trust issues. I already said earlier in the video, you don't need to give a fuck if they're going to heal their past and why they have trust issues or why they're avoidant or why they act detached. If you shift you and you step into the reality where you're like, no, they're so consistent, loving, we have no issue, and deal with your trust issues, Capricorn. No, they're so loyal, they're so loving, I trust them 100%. They call me every day, they call me every second. Everyone is always loyal, stable, loving, trustworthy, whatever it is. You get a different version, but you're clashing and there's stubbornness. They could feel that way about you as well, Capricorn. There's a mutual feeling of trust issues. Maybe it goes hot, cold, both ends. Maybe there's retaliation, detached, immature mind games. You could have both pass and you're both kind of mirroring one another's shit. So when we have planning, text, phone call, meeting up, with rock bottom, guys, there's a Tower on both ends. So this has triggered something. Maybe this person's hit a rock bottom. It says life falling apart. They could be having a Tower in other areas. It says legal matters. It says karma, guys. I'm not going to really go too much into karma because I don't want to bore my regulars with always saying the same thing. But I have a view on karma. Basically, it's like your thoughts are creating. Okay, you're the god of your reality, Capricorn, in every single version and every reality, even if they are experiencing some kind of a karma because you're moving away from them and they have a pattern. Okay, you've got to be concerned with your karma if you want to change your trajectory and have a different experience, and karma would just mean thinking in a new way, so you don't manifest this dynamic over and over and over again. Okay, or if you want to manifest a preferable version of this, okay, because it is coming down to self-love. Okay, you could have taken back it says taking back control. There's control issues between the two of you. This is about loving yourself. It literally says love yourself, so you trigger each other's self-love issues. So let's step into, if for those that want it, Capricorn, you can treat this as like, oh, this was a reflection, fantastic, but then we don't need to hold on to the resentments and the shit. And you can say, great, that reflected back to me that I need to shift into a version of Capricorn that loves themselves, is always chosen, is always loved, and we don't need to keep blaming and shaming a mirror, okay? But if you want this person, so then, okay, great. Then you're like, okay, this is my story. I love myself. I am loved. They love me. Everybody loves me. It's always been this way. That's it. Because I've got toxic love, drama, love-hate relationship. Okay. So pop up, surprise visit, reach out in person. A lot of you are going to get some kind of, either a surprise run in, pop up, reach out, something. There's communication or a meetup coming in, Capricorn. So this is literally a check-in right now whenever you're watching the video. Anything you don't like, fuck it in a bucket, as I always say, guys. Take your awareness off anything that's not serving you, any narratives that are coming up, any triggers, or anything that's, people will shift for you, Capricorn. Step into the reality and the person will show up how you want them to show up, but with persistence, guys. Okay, look at the last live that I did with Naya where, you know, circumstances don't matter, and even when things don't seem perfect initially, you just need to keep persisting in the reality, in the knowing that if you affirm that that's what you get, and that's the version of the connection that you have, okay? And you are the version of Capricorn that gets what you want. All right, Capricorn, I hope that resonated for you, so you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.